Good morning, myself Madhav. Today we are talking about the photosynthesis process and what exactly photosynthesis and how it proceeds in different organisms, especially autotrophs. Some organisms like prokaryotes, though like bacteria, will have a pigment called bacterial chlorophyll. They do proceed photosynthesis. Right. So we will now one by one we will discuss. Firstly, photosynthesis is a anabolic process, anabolic, endergonic, endergonic. Do you agree with these terms? Yes, it is because anabolic because it's a synthesizing process. Endergonic because energy is invested here. So absolutely, it's the true terms related to photosynthesis, anabolic and endergonic process. So now, where it takes place? Of course, autotrophs. Autotrophs. Autotrophs means they do make their own food. Absolutely true. So autotrophs and their nutrition is autotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition. So example, where do it takes place? So example, plants, vast majority plants and some prokaryote. Okay, in this prokaryote also, those pigments are called chromatophores, whereas in plants it is called chloroplasts. Okay, the cell organelle, chloroplasts in plants, whereas in prokaryote, chromatophores. Chromatophores. Right. So here, what is the significance of photosynthesis? Absolutely, we must understand that entire universe, I mean, on this planet, highest level of oxygen is released because of this phytoplanktons and of course plants. So as we are living, otherwise it will be very difficult, as we are all depending on oxygen for respiration. In that process we get a lot of energy. That's what we mentioned here, you know in this, why it is that much important, because of oxygen releasing. So next point, we should know that what are the pigments involving. So pigments called three types of pigments. One is pigment, chlorophyll pigment, and second one is carotenoid, and the third one is phycobilins. These are the pigments involving in this process. So chlorophyll, talk about chlorophyll. It is a combination of porphyrin plus phytol tail. What is a porphyrin? You know, porphyrin is a, importantly, it has a four pyrrole, four pyrrole molecules and center one magnesium. Center one magnesium is present. All will have the bonds. Okay. So Pyrrole molecules one, two, three, and four. Four structures. This entire structure is called porphyrin. This entire structure is called porphyrin. I mean, four pyrrole rings along with central atom, that's a magnesium, is called porphyrin, and the phytol tail also combined with, this is a phytol tail. Okay, so this is a phytol tail. Phytol tail is actually a hydrocarbon chain where C20H40 it's a structure. Alright, so this is a phytol and porphyrin together is called a chlorophyll molecule. So chlorophyll molecules, absolutely there are many types, chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, chlorophyll C and chlorophyll D. These are all the types of pigments. Of course, based on its role, it forms a reaction center and it some other forms associated pigment also. I will explain later. Mm, So that's all about these pigments. So in competitive point of view, some importance is here. So pigments AB are present. AB are present in green algae. Green algae. AC is present in brown algae. It's important. Whereas A and D, red algae. A and D, red algae. A and D, the red algae is present. All right. Otherwise, we'll do one thing. We will talk about carotenoids and phycobilins little later. Now we'll continue, which I have mentioned here, reaction center. So chlorophyll A will be act as a reaction center. Other pigments will have a associated pigments. So here, when we spoke about photosystem, we will come to know these terms. These terms like photosystem is a combination of LHC plus reaction center. Reaction center. So LHC means light harvesting complex. LHC means light harvesting complex and reaction center. For example, this is a reaction center.